Good afternoon. Give it some time for some people to come online here. So we have one watcher. Good afternoon. See, wait for a couple people to come on. I'm just gonna share this video to my personal page before we get started with everything. If anybody else wants to do that, they're welcome to. They want to share with anybody else to join on in. Go ahead. Hope everyone's doing great. I don't know about you guys, but it's super rainy here. A little gloomy. Maybe it's a little bit sunnier where everyone else is. All right. So, if anyone wants to give me a little comment here if the audio is good and the visual. Just gonna try out different positions. All right. Think we should be good here today. Can't seem to see comments right now, but hopefully that comes back in. All right, a couple more watchers, awesome. So we'll give it a couple more minutes for people to come online and get sorted out, and then we'll get going with all of the goals for the session and our disclaimer as well. For those of you that don't know me, my name is Hannah Sinclair. I'm an FSI at Garrison Toronto, and we're going to be doing a cardio and core workout today. So you're gonna get sweaty, so hopefully everyone's ready for that. Don't need any equipment today. All you're going to need is some water, so make sure you've got your water nearby, and a towel if you're a super sweaty person. You'll require that as well. Right. Okay, just gonna read off our disclaimer here for our live classes. You can also find this disclaimer in the description up top too. Right, in response to COVID-19, PSP is offering virtual fitness to Canadian Armed Forces members by using social media platforms. The virtual fitness classes tailored to Canadian Armed Forces personnel become accessible to all. Participants who are not Canadian Armed Forces members recognize and acknowledge that their age, health status, and physical fitness level are unknown, and is entirely up to each individual to assess their ability to participate in this class. Since it is preferable to consult your physician before beginning any exercise program, we invite all participants who are not Canadian Armed Forces members to consult the Get Active questionnaire of the Canadian Society of Exercise Physiology and its reference document. If you experience any pain or difficulty during the exercise presented in this video, it is recommended that you stop and consult a healthcare provider. If a CAF member suffers an injury during this video, please remember to fill out a CF98. Additionally on that, if you are a CAF member and you're currently on any medical restrictions or you have an injury, please consult our reconditioning department before you do try to participate in this class, all right? Okay, I'm just gonna pull the comments up on my tablet here just so I can see what everybody's saying during this class. Any questions that you have though, you can type into the comments, and if I don't see it right away, one of our FSI's, Kim Lazo, is going to be answering the comments within the comment box, so she should be able to get back to you right away. Right, so today we're going to be doing a cardio and core class. So that is going to be high intensity cardio intervals during this class, and we're going to be doing some muscular endurance for our core as well. All right, one moment here. Just pulled up. Okay. All right, so for anyone who missed the beginning, my name's Hannah. I'm going to be your instructor today. No equipment is required for this class today, but you will require some water. It's gonna be an intense one. It's gonna be a little sweaty. All right, we're gonna about 1 now, so we're gonna get started here. So as mentioned, we're going to be doing high intensity cardio with core during this class. So before we go through the demonstrations, I just want to say that just because I am going a certain speed during any of these exercises, doesn't mean that you have to go that quick, or if I'm going slow as me. I want everyone to push themselves during this class, but go at your own pace and do what's comfortable for you during this time, okay? All right, so I will not be playing any music during this class just so you can hear all of my coaching and cueing, but feel free to play whatever music you would like to in the background at home. That'll help you get through this workout and have a good time. All right, so we're gonna go through our demos of all of the exercises. We're going to have 6 exercises. We're going to be completing the exercises for 40 seconds, and we're going to have a 20-second break between each exercises. So a little bit longer of a break and less of work than my usual classes, just because we're going to be working at a higher intensity here. So I want to give you guys a little bit more recovery time. All right, so let's go into our first exercise. It's going to be a lateral shuffle and toe touch. Okay. So we're going to start. We're going to shuffle to one side, 2 steps, and then we're going to bend down, touch the ground with our outside hand. Shuffle to the other side, touch the ground. Nice quick direction changes as we go. If bending down towards the ground is a little bit much for you, you can always do just 2 shuffles each way. And if that's a little bit much for you, you can do side steps in and out instead. So choose which modification works best for you for that first one. Our next one is going to be high knees plus burpees. So we're going to be doing 8 high knees, or 4 on each side, and then we're gonna do a burpee. So our high knees, I'll show you from this side. We're going to be nice and tall with our chest, bringing our knees up. We're gonna do 8, and then I'll show you from the side here, then we're gonna go into a burpee. We're gonna come down, jump back, push up, jump in, and then right into our high knees again. Alternating 8 and 1. For this, if that's a bit much for you, you can bring a surface over, like a bench or an ottoman, and just in place, we can do a walking march of 8 high knees. Place our hands down on the surface, step back, do an incline push-up if that's comfortable, and coming back up. Or any variation between those 2 that's comfortable for yourself. All right, then we're gonna go into speed squats plus jump squats. So we'll get into our squat position, feet about shoulder width apart, turn our toes slightly out, keeping our knees in line with our toes. We're going to, nice and quick, squat 5 times. And then after our 5th squat, we're going to explode up into a jump squat. 5, and then up. With our jump squats, we're going to make sure that we're powering through the ground as we come up. And when we land, our knees are still staying in line with our toes. We're not letting them cave in. We're taking a nice safe landing. If you don't feel comfortable doing the jump squats, you can just do the speed squats for the duration of that exercise. All right, that's our first 3 cardios, and now we're going into 3 core exercises. We're gonna start with shoulder taps. All right, we're gonna get into our plank position. Hands underneath of our shoulders, step our feet back about hip width. I'll show you from the side too. And keeping our hips nice and stable, belly button pulled back towards the spine, glutes tight. We're going to switching sides, hand to shoulder. So really making sure that our hips stay still during this exercise. For this, we can drop down onto our knees if we like to. Make it a little bit easier to keep our hips in line, or we can bring that platform over that we had for our burpees and go into a little bit of an elevation here. All right, now alternating hand toe crunches. All these exercises are listed over top 2. If you need a little refresher on what we've gone through. All right, we're gonna lay on our backs, feet straight up into the air. Back a little bit. From here, we're going to take our right hand, reach towards our left toe, come back down, switch sides. Switching back and forth as we go, using our abdominal muscles to crunch ourselves up, not bringing the momentum from our head. If it gets to be a bit much keeping your legs up, you can let them fall down and just reach up towards the sky as you go. And our last exercise, this big circuit, is going to be hollow holds. So for this, we're going to still be lying down on our back, straighten our legs out, hands by our sides. We're going to drive our belly button down, lifting our shoulders and our legs off the ground, reaching our arms straight out, pulling our shoulders back, not coming too high up, just enough to engage our core. We can either hold this for the whole 40 seconds or lower and come back up, pausing as long as we can throughout and taking breaks as we need them. So remember today, take this at your own pace. Don't necessarily follow along with how fast or how slow I'm doing them. Feel it out to your comfort level and do what works for you here. Okay? All right, let's get into our warm-up now. We'll grab your water, get ready, and let's get moving. All right, so it's in place. We're going to do some walking high knees. So it's getting the blood flowing a little bit, slowly getting into this. We want to roll our shoulders out a bit here, get everything moving. If we've been sitting all day, it'd be nice to just open everything back up and get everything moving. If you have an activity watch, let's start those watches so you can get credit for everything that you do today. All right, we're gonna go into just in place, nice and slow, butt kicks. Bring that heel up towards the hamstring as we go. Again, just getting everything moving here. All right, let's pick that speed up a little bit now. And with our high knees, we're gonna add a little bit of momentum here, a little bit of speed, get our blood flowing. All right, go. Heart rate's coming up a little bit now. Blood's moving. Let's go into those butt kicks. Again, picking that speed up here. There we go. All right. And we're going to go into a lateral lunge and reach. So we're going to step out to the side, sit down over our heel, reach our arms up, step back to center. We're going to do this 5 times and then switch sides. Sitting over that heel, getting that other leg straight. 5 each side. Stretching those fingertips up, opening that chest up, those shoulders. Awesome. We're gonna go into some body weight squats now. Again, feet shoulder width apart, toes slightly out, sitting down into our heels, pushing through our feet to come straight back up. We're gonna do 8 of these. Right, from here, we're going to go into a standing hip hinge. So we're gonna go feet shoulder width apart, pointing straight forward. Put our hands on our hips here for a little external cueing. From here, we're gonna push our hips back, bring our chest down, feel our glutes and our hamstrings stretch out there. Drive through our heels, squeeze our glutes as we stand up. We're gonna do 6 of these. All right, we're going to finish off with some inchworm push-ups. For a standing position, we're going to walk our hands out till we're in a push-up position here. From here, we're gonna do that push-up, and we're gonna walk our hands back in. 5 times. Feel free here to drop down to your knees for this push-up, if that feels better. Keep going until you've done 5. All right. Awesome. So once you've done 5, get everyone to grab a drink of water. Take a couple seconds before we get into the actual workout. All right, I can see the comments on my laptop, so I'll be able to follow along with those now during the rest breaks. All right, looks like we're doing good. All right, again, any comments, toss them in there. Kim, one of our fellow FSIs, is going to be answering them for you. All right, we're on to our first exercise here. For our 40 seconds of work, 20 seconds of rest. Do the exercise to your own pace. Lateral lunge and floor touch. Ready? Go. 2 quick shuffles over. The outside arm touches down. Nice quick feet. We're leaning back towards the direction that we want to go. Feel his heart rate's coming up. Figure yourself already starting to sweat, maybe. Keep that moving. Keep that speed up. Remembering you can take out that floor touch if it's a bit much for you. As well, you can do a side step. Again, work within your abilities here. Do what feels good. Nice quick feet and rest. All right, 20 seconds. And we're gonna do the high knees burpees. I put in the high knees there as a little break for you guys, so we're not doing straight burpees during this. Okay, ready? And go. 8 high knees. 4 on each side, dropping down into that burpee with a push-up, right back into it. If you lose count and you don't do 8, or you're not sure how many you've done, that's fine too. Just make sure you get a few of the high knees in there at the top. Remembering too that we can drop down onto our knees for that push-up in the burpee if we need to, or you can bring that surface over if you need to have a little bit of elevation here. Rest. All right, 20 seconds, and then we're into our last cardio of the first set. Not too bad, right? 5 speed squats, 1 jump squat. Ready? And go. So these speed squats are nice and quick. After that 5th one, you're exploding up, landing safely, and then you're right back in. Landing nice and safe, knees in line. Remember too, if it's a bit much with the jumps or you don't feel really safe doing it, then just keep doing body weight speed squats through the whole thing. Or if you want to do less jump squats, we can do like 10 squats and then explode into 1 jump squat. All right, doing awesome here, and rest. All right, we're into our shoulder taps, into our 3 core exercises, and we're done set 1, just like that. Breathing pretty heavy already. I hope you guys are too. Hope you're working hard. You ready? Shoulder taps, and go. Hands underneath your shoulders, feet fairly wide, core is nice and tight, glutes are nice and tight. Pull that belly button back towards your spine. Keep the hips nice and stable. As we go through here, feel free to drop down onto your knees if you feel like your hips are shifting a lot, up on your toes, or feel free to use that platform. If you want a little bit more elevation, the name of the game here is core control. So pick which variation. You can keep your hips still in, your core controlled. Rest. All right, 20 seconds. We're into our alternating hand toe crunches. All right. Everyone catching their breath here. Ready? And go. Opposite hand to opposite toe, crunching up through your core, not using momentum and not straining through your neck to try and get up there. If this is too much, you can drop those feet completely and reach up at an angle, feeling through your obliques here, or you can just slightly drop the knees. If your hamstrings are really feeling it today, do what works for you here. Like with everything, everything's different for everyone, so work within your abilities so you can have a fun and effective workout. Rest. All right, hollow holds, and then we're done the first set. We get a minute break after this before we go again. I forgot to mention we are doing this 4 times through. Right, we're almost there. Almost done that first set. Ready? And go. So legs are just slightly off the ground. Back is off the ground. Shoulders are pulled back. Toes are coming towards your shins. Arms are straight out here. You can either try to hold this for the entire 40 seconds, or you can pulse down, come back up, hold as long as you can, or just hold for like 3 counts. 1, 2, 3, back down, back up. Again, work within your abilities here. Your core might be really feeling it at this point, so do what you can. Making sure those shoulders are pulled back, you're not slouching down, your core is nice and tight, your legs are nice and active. Rest. All right. Set 1 is done. Grab some water. We're taking a minute break here, and then we're going again. 4 total times. That's 1 done. I'm sweating. I'm red in the face, and the AC is going hard down here too, so I think that's saying a lot. Let me know in the comments how you're feeling. Let's see what we got here. Oh, hi Sabrina, hope you're enjoying the class. Got Ryan and Kim in here. See, Kim caught on that I was doing burpees. So hoping maybe nobody noticed. All right. Everyone's sweating and feeling good. Friend Ryan, not coworker, another Ryan. Hopefully he's enjoying the class. All right, so my friend Katie's in here. Awesome. So with my comments on my computer, I can't see, like, it doesn't pop up who's viewing. So anyone that's watching right now, if you want to drop a comment so that I know who's in here, give you a little shout out, give you a little encouragement, then feel free to do that. Hope everyone's enjoying it so far and sweating lots. All right, are we ready? First set, number 2. Take another sip of water, get yourself prepared. All right, so as you've probably figured out, you're on the PSP Toronto Facebook page right now. If you're not following us already, give us a follow. As well, give Southwestern Ontario a follow too. Jordan's posting workouts every other day over there. But between the two of us, we're posting lots of awesome content. So I hope you've been enjoying it. All right, set 2. Lateral shuffles with a floor touch. Ready? And go. Quick feet here. Keep everything moving. Keep powering through. Working within your abilities, but also making sure you're pushing yourself. Just because maybe no one's watching in your living room right now doesn't mean you shouldn't give it your all here. You're here. You're working out, which is better than a lot of people right now. Might as well make the most of it and push yourself through. These legs few sets here. I guarantee, even if it sucks during, you'll feel awesome once we're done and you've sweated it out. Rest. All right, on to the burpees. 20-second rest here. Catch your breath. Mentally prepare for those burpees. Are you ready? And go. 8 high knees, 4 on each side, or if you lose count, until you feel like you've probably done 8. Burpee, and right back into it. Remember, with those burpees, you can drop those knees to push up. A little bit easier there as well. If the high knees are a bit too intense, in place marching. For 8, go down for that burpee push up and march it out. Or as well, putting that elevated surface up to make the jump a little bit less intense. Rest. All right. You'll have to do burpees twice more. That's not too bad, right? Okay. Speed squats plus the jump squat. I personally feel like this one's worse than burpees, but let me know what you guys think. Which one you're finding the hardest or the most fun. Are you ready? And go. 5 speed squats, nice and quick. And then 1 jump squat, landing nice and safe. Knees in line with your toes, not letting them cave in. And then right back in to those speed squats. Or if you don't feel safe doing those jump squats, just doing speed squats throughout. Or maybe you're just doing a jump squat every 10th one. Whatever you feel like here. Whatever works for your body in the moment. Follow what it's telling you. Keep those going. Rest. Right, set 2 of cardio is done. On to our core. 20 seconds, then we're into our shoulder taps. Are we ready? And go. Shoulder taps. Keep those hips nice and stable, core nice and tight as we go. I just wanted to give a shout out too to our FSIs, Ryan and Kim. They had their birthdays this past week. So if you guys want to give them a little birthday shout out, they had their quarantine birthdays. Actually, between the 3 Toronto FSIs, all 3 of us had quarantine birthdays this year. Big year for us. Drop down to those knees if you need to here. Keeping those glutes tight. Belly button back towards your spine. Rest. All right, awesome job. 20 seconds. Then we're into our alternating hand-toe crunches. Variation that works best for you. Are you ready? Get in position and go. Opposite hand to opposite toe. Using your abdominal muscles to get yourself up there, not straining through your neck, and not using momentum. Drop those feet completely if it's a bit too much. Reaching side to side as you go, or half lift the legs, pushing that belly button back down towards the spine. Choose what works for you here. I'm sure you guys are all doing awesome right now at home, sweating it out. Rest. All right, hollow holds, and then we're done set 2, then we're halfway done. Simple as that. Okay, ready? Go into those hollow holds. Hold it the whole time if you'd like to, or pulse it. Hold for maybe 3 to 5 seconds. Pulse down, come back up. Or if you can hold this the whole 40 seconds, go for it. That's awesome. Keep that going. Like all this sweat is definitely helping drown out the gloomy, rainy day though. Hopefully you guys feel the same. Down, up, stretching the hands out, pulling the shoulders back. Toes are coming towards your shins. Core is nice and tight, holding everything up, nice and stable. Rest. All right, grab some water. That's set 2 done. And 4. Let me know how you guys are doing. Whew. Awesome job. All right, just catch up with some comments here. See, Sabrina had to turn on her AC. All right. Whew. Ryan's loving the hollow holds, eh? They're a good one. Right, so like just to say that we do have live classes right now every Thursday, so at 1 p.m. As well, we do offer live classes on the PSP Toronto page Mondays at 9 a.m. And additionally, PSP nationally is offering live fitness classes Monday to Friday. I believe it's 12 hours a day. I've linked that schedule in the description here. If you want to check that out, if you want to try out some different classes, yoga, mobility, cardio, force specific, there's lots to choose from there. So you can pick what works for you that day. In between our workouts, of course. All right, a couple more seconds here. Marissa says the squat jumps are definitely worse than the burpees. Yeah, not the only one. So people can't hate on the burpees for today, I guess. Any other day. Yeah. Everyone's hating the squats. Means they're good though. All right, ready? 3rd set. I'll start on the opposite side today, right now. Okay, ready? My timer set, 40 seconds, and go. 2 shuffles, touch with the outside hand, lean the direction that we want to go, so we can quickly spring back. Oops, run. Nice quick feet. Again, we can do a side step if that's preferable for us today, or we can take out the floor touch and just go side to side. Keep those feet moving. Keep it that intensity. Rest. All right, 20 seconds. Then high knees, burpees. All right. Feeling this, but it feels good. All right, ready? And go. 8 or however many until you lose count. High knees into our burpee. Back up, right into those high knees. Again, we can just march with high knees if that's worked better today. When we go down to our burpee, instead of jumping, we can just step back, drop down to our knees, push up, come up, step up, march. Choose the intensity that works for you while still pushing yourselves through. And rest. All right. The group favorite coming up next, speed squats, jump squats. All right, a couple more seconds here. Catch the breath just a little bit. If you need any additional modifications that I haven't already said, drop a comment and we can help you out. Ready? Go. 5 speed squats. Explode into that jump squat. Don't feel like you do need to do the jump squats. If you just want to stick with the speed squats, that's fine too. Making sure our knees are staying in line with our toes, especially when we're landing out of the jumps. All right, let's finish this off nice and strong. They're definitely getting slower as we go. Keep it up. Pushing yourself one more. Rest. All right, 20 seconds and then shoulder taps. All right. Okay, tighten this watch a little bit. It's sweaty. Shoulder taps. Ready? And go. Additionally, as I said, we had some staff birthdays. They are both following along with the workout right now. So if you think we should give them a little bit of an exercise birthday treat at the end, drop a comment into the comment section there. I'm sure we can figure something out for them. Drop down onto those knees or grab an elevated surface like a table or a couch or a bench. Squeeze those glutes. Drive the belly button back towards the spine. Keep those hips nice and stable. Rest. All right. Alternating hand, toe crunches. We're almost there. This is set 3 of 4. You can see the end. Ready? Into position and go. Opposite hand to opposite toe, or as close as is comfortable without using momentum or straightening through your neck here. If you want to get a little bit more, reach a little bit further out past the foot. Get a little bit more rotation here. Again, feel free to drop those feet, reaching side to side as we go, or half lift the feet, making sure that low back is gluing itself down towards the ground here. And rest, right? Hollow holds. And then we're done set 3. Whew. Almost there. Let me know how you guys are feeling after this set. Drop a comment. Love to hear from you guys. Ready? Go. Into that hollow hold. Pull those shoulders back. Toes towards your shins. Core is nice and tight. If you can hold it here the whole time, that's awesome. Keep that going. If not, working your abilities. Rest down. Pulse up. Maybe at this point it's just a 1 second. So you're up. 1. Back down. Back up. 1. Just remember, when you're holding this, if you feel yourself slipping out of position, don't try and hold it in the wrong position. Let yourself come down, rest a second, and then come back up, making sure you maintain that proper position the whole time. Core is pushing down. Rest. All right, good job. 3 sets done. Whew. 1 more minute of rest, and then we're on to our last set. All right, let's look at these comments. It's like Terry jumped in. Those holds. Yeah. But, I mean, if you aren't forced to do them, will you do them? So, better to do them now, right? Make sure we're getting lots of water in here. If we have a towel handy, need to mop up some sweat. Do that as well. I hope everyone is enjoying this. Like I said, I think it's really helping fight off these rainy day blues right now for me. Even though I can't see anyone, just talk to a screen and sweat a bit is definitely a mood booster. Maybe you guys are yelling at me on your screens, but I'm just gonna pretend that it's encouragement at this point and you're having a great time. All right, let's get that breath back. One more sip of water. This is the last set. Let's give it your all. This is all we have to do today. And then we're done. All we gotta do is stretch after this. Just 6 more exercises. And then the day is yours. Okay. Get my watch set. Everybody get into their position for their lateral shuffles and floor touches. Are we ready? Last time through. And go. 2 over, outside hand. Those feet moving nice and quick. Bend down, quick touch, leaning back towards the direction that we want to move. Moving to your speed and your abilities. I want you guys to really push yourselves in during this set though. It's your last set. The last time you're gonna have to do these exercises. Give your all. No holding back now. Work to your abilities though. If you want to take out that floor touch and just go side to side. Again, leaning the direction that we want to go. We're doing our step outs. And rest. All right, lateral shuffles are done. Last set of burpees. A little breath here, 20 seconds. All right. 8 high knees, or whatever you count to, plus 1 burpee. Are we ready? And go. Quick feet, pop the knees up, chest tall, right down into it. Push up, nice and strong. Jump in, right back into those high knees. It's definitely really hard to count those, so just guesstimate approximately 8. Jump it down, drop down to your knees if you need to for that push up. Hop back in, right back into those high knees. Remember, you can always use an elevated surface here. Be a little less impact, a little bit less up and down. 1 more, push up, jump up, rest. Burpees are done. What everyone initially thought would be the worst thing is done and over with. And now, what actually is Class Z's favorite. However, this is your last set of them. This is your time to conquer these speed squat, jump squats. We're gonna own these. We're gonna make them fun, make them exciting. Our last 40 seconds of the cardio portion. Are we ready? And go. 5 speed squats, nice and fast. And we're gonna pop up, explode. Our last 40 seconds of these. Don't let them get the best of you. Power through these. Make the most out of this. Don't say you gave up during these. Say that you powered through. This was your absolute best set of these. You stayed consistent. You powered through the ground. You kept your knees in line with your toes. You didn't stop. You felt like the jumps were too much. Then you just kept going with your body weight squats. 1 more. Rest. Those are done. All right, just our core left. And then that's it. Then we just gotta stretch. All right, shoulder taps, ready, and go. Hips square to the ground, palms underneath your shoulders, switching sides as we go. You wanna make this a little bit harder. Pause for 3 to 5 seconds on your opposite shoulder, making making sure that your hips are still staying solid to the ground. You're not letting them flip up at all. Get a little bit extra out here. Feel free to drop down and still add that 3 to 5 second hold. A little bit more demand. You might feel yourself slowly slipping during this hold. As soon as you find yourself slipping out of position, place that back down, rest. All right, those are done. 2 more cores, and that's it. We're done. All right, alternating hand toe crunch is next. These aren't too bad, right? I think it's probably one of the better ones. All right, ready? Let's drop down into position, whatever position that might be that you're starting in, and go. Opposite hand, opposite toe. Reach a little bit further outside your foot if you can to get a little bit more here. Again, not using momentum, using all through your core, not straining through your neck. Drop those feet if you need to. Making sure that low back stays flat. Bring them half up. Again, choose what works for you here. How can you get the best workout for your abilities, your level, and rest. All right, one more. Just the holds. Just hollow holds. And then we're done. Simple, right? Take another breath. Mentally set. And go. Legs up. Shoulders off the ground. Toes towards your shins. Arms straight out. If you're feeling really ambitious here, I want you to take those arms and pull them out with your biceps beside your ears. See how that feels out there. Out, pops down if you need to, back up, or keep your arms here. Let's make it a little bit more intense back here. So I heard maybe they're getting a little bit too easy. Again, pulse down if you need to. Come back up. Hold those pulses only as long as you can hold them with good form. One more big breath here and rest. All right. Awesome job. That is it for the workout. We're into our cool down now. So right now, I want everyone to just slowly walk around the room or their house. Bring their water with them if they'd like. We're going to take 2 minutes here to just slowly walk around, taking nice and deep breaths and bring our heart rate down. So as we're walking, let's put a hand on our stomach. Take a nice deep breath in through our nose. Feel that hand rise. Breathe out through our mouth. Nice deep breaths here. 2 minutes. Take your time. Get your breath back. Bring the heart rate down. Have a couple sips of water. All right. Hope everyone enjoyed that. I definitely did. It's great to see all you here. Our next live class will be Monday at 9 a.m. with Kim. Couldn't remember what week it was for a second. Hope to see you guys there. And again, every Thursday, 1 p.m., we're here between me and Ryan, alternating weeks. Mondays are alternating between Jordan and Kim. And then check out that national schedule in the description if you want even more workouts. So many options. You can really pick and choose what time works for you, what class works for you. All right, I want everyone to take some time, get back in front of the TV or computer here. We're gonna do some stretching now. All right, we're gonna start with our pigeon stretch. So we're going to come into our plank position, and then we're gonna take our leg, bring our knee towards our hand, about a 45-degree angle with our shin, drop down to that back shin, And then from here, if you already feel a good stretch in your glute and hip, just stay up here. If you don't feel any stretch at all, you can lower down a bit to get a little bit more stretch here. But I want you to remember with the stretching that you don't want it to be painful here. I want you to just feel a very slight stretch, a slight irritation, and I want you to hold that position because that's when we're going to get the most benefits out of this. Shouldn't be painful, shouldn't be shaking, unless you're still shaking from the workout. Just a nice stretch. Still keeping our breathing going here, bringing our heart rate down. All right, let's switch sides. Step back into that plank position. Our other knee to our other hand, 45-degree angle, and drop down to our stretch. So I already mentioned, but additionally to PSP Toronto and Southwestern Ontario's, both of our Facebook pages, you should definitely check out. As well, PSP Toronto has an Instagram page as well. It's at PSP Garrison Toronto. If you want to check out any of those pages, we post lots of awesome content. We post stuff every day, whether it's health promotion tips. They posted a good looking recipe today, our fitness classes, individual workouts you can do. We have a mobility series, fitness challenges, sports workouts, all kinds of stuff. So you should definitely check it out. All right, let's step out of that. We're gonna go into a frog stretch. So we're gonna place our knees fairly wide. We're gonna bring our heels out so that they're in line with our knees. I don't want them back in. I want them out, toes pointing out, knees and heels in line. From here, drop down our hands, sit back towards our heels until we feel that stretch through the insides of our legs. I'm guessing most people can already feel the stretch here. If you don't feel that stretch though, you can drop down onto your forearms and push back even harder. But again, don't let it be painful. Just feel a little stretch in there. So everyone's getting their breath back. Gonna make sure that we drink lots of water after this class. So I'm hoping you guys sweat a lot. Keep breathing. Job. All right, now we're going to come slowly out of that, lie down onto our backs. We're going to do a figure 4 stretch. So we're going to plant both feet onto the ground. We're going to cross one leg over top of the other leg, picking that leg up, pulling on our hamstring to bring one leg closer to our chest. But in the leg that's crossed over, I want you to actively push that leg out, and you'll feel more of a stretch through your glute and your hip and your leg here. Take some nice deep breaths here. Again, any additional comments you have, drop them into the comment box. I'll be looking at them after we stretch. Just drop that foot down, switch sides. And also, any feedback that you have is always appreciated, good or bad. We're always looking to improve, and we want to deliver the best classes to you guys as possible. So anything at all, we love to hear it. You can drop that in the comments as well, or send us a private message, whatever you're comfortable with. As well, this workout will be saved to our Facebook page, as well as the live workout playlist. So you can come back and rewatch this workout anytime that you'd like. Let's drop that leg down. We're gonna finish off with a child's pose stretch. So let's place our toes together, knees about hip width apart, stretch the arms out, sit our hips back towards our heels, and bring that forehead down between your arms, walking your fingertips out to get more of a stretch through your back. Taking some time here, keep holding that to recover, bring your breath back. Get ready to take on the rest of the day. I'm feeling great. Hope you guys are too. All right, you can come on out of that. I'm going to stay on for an additional couple of minutes. Just flip through the comments and answer any questions or comments anybody has. If you don't have anything else to say though, It was awesome working out with you. Hope you have a great week. And we'll see you back Monday at 9 a.m. for another awesome live workout. Drink lots of water. Alright. Whew. I don't know if you guys caught Ryan's yoga class last week. It was really good. Kim's saying that she needs another one. Definitely, I need some more yoga in my life too. Sabrina says it hurts to laugh. Sorry, making you guys laugh is just more of an ab workout, getting you guys a little bit more core. I'm just sneaking it in. It's yoga next Thursday, Monday class yoga next Thursday at 1 p.m. Okay. Terry had a sweaty workout. Kim did. My friend Katie did. Thanks for showing up, Katie. I'm gonna do yoga with Katie later today, so I'll get my stretch in as well. All right, I'll give it another minute here. If there's nothing else, also, if you drop a comment and I miss it, I'll read back later and I'll respond to anything else that I missed. So thanks so much for joining me. We'll see you guys Monday and next Thursday and every day of the week on our social media pages with our content. All right, have a great day, everyone. Bye.